behind me, reaching top speeds at about 50 kilometers per hour, and top swelled ups at about 25 feet, and hits the back of our whirlpool. And as I mentioned before, with the landscape, water knows no boundaries and it doesn't know how to turn. And for that reason, it will continue to bounce in a counterclockwise. You'll get the whirlpool motion, which is how these waters got their name. Now, if we take a look to the left and we take a look to the right-hand side of our boat, it almost appears like the water is bubbling or boiling beneath us. Trust me, it is definitely not that warm. But with all this fast-moving air getting trapped from our rapids and getting stuck about 150 feet below our waters, it will rush back up to the surface, reaching top speeds at about 40 miles per hour, creating these famous water boils. Don't be fooled by their gentle appearance. These water boils actually create a very strong undertow, which have the ability to pull down things like adult trees and cars, but don't worry, definitely not jet boats, and pin them at the bottom of our whirlpool for periods up to weeks, months, and sometimes even years. So although in theory, our mighty jet boat does have enough power to climb up those Class 6 rapids, coming back down with all that force would be a little bit of a tall task, even like a skilled captain or Jordan to navigate. Since we can't have any fun in these Class 6s, we are going to bring our boat back down to those Class 5s, and we can make up for my kinda mean seatbelt joke. Of course. One last fun fact as we are exiting out of our whirlpool here is that the water in front of us from these Class 6 rapids came off the falls only about a minute ago. So that just puts into perspective how fast the water is going through the falls, through our lower Niagara River, and into our whirlpool. Not like I want our trip to be over quite yet, but once you get back to our dock later today, make sure to look out at the flat water near our dock and try to see if you can see the current moving through it. Because believe me, even in the flat water in front of our dock, that current moves fast.